Alright, chat, say hi, YouTube. YouTube! The fake Elite Four and Lance. The not actual Elite Four. But hey. You know, we do a little bit of trolling. Anyway. So... The designers were just like, why don't you fight the Elite Four first? And it's just a bunch of, weather trainers with associated weathers. First is a hail trainer, who is basically irrelevant because they don't really make use of the hail at all. Which is going to be kind of annoying. Then there's the sun trainer, who will be annoying because there's 2 chlorophyll users. The rain user, which is even more annoying because it's rain and rain is broken. And then the sand because, and you know, there's just sand, whatever, who cares. Yeah, this shit's not going to be easy. This is going to be pretty tough. We're going to go, the idea that I have here is basically a double weather setup. So you take on 2, you get healed, you take on the other 2, you get healed, and then you take on Lance. And Lance is just pretty standard dot standard. Nothing incredible going on with Lance in particular, to be honest. But yeah, hopefully this goes alright. And maybe their Pokemon are all poorly trained or something. I don't know, maybe. Whatever. Alright. Yes, you 2 are first. First is Carol. So Abomasnow is definitely slower than me. I always say Abomasnow. It's Abomasnow is definitely slower than me. Oh, it's faster than me. Well, that certainly changes things. Okay. Either way, I'm going to switch into Pelipper here because this thing wants to probably go for Focus Blast. Went for Wood Hammer instead. Okay, well, that didn't do too much. So we got a speedy Abomasnow, huh? And I happen to be faster than it. Okay, whatever. Get around the Aqua Barrier. You're gonna die. Fuck you. Get out of here. Get! This is what I have to say to you. Get! Alright, he's next. The second Weather Setter. Okay, interesting. What are you gonna do to me? Power Gem? Is that the only reason why you brought this thing out? Okay, I'm just gonna come bring in the T-Tar then. That's fine. My big man T-Tar. This is too much. I'm anticipating more than likely this thing wants to go for, Can I set up on this thing with Excadrill? Let's find out. Alright, the threat is in. What can this thing hit me with? Blizzard? In the snow? Or in the sand? Unless I get unlucky. Which, knowing me, I will get unlucky. Alright, a hit. Get your 50% accuracy check. That wasn't a crit either. Well, that's cool. I'll pick up my KO, I guess. Well, this is not great. So I'm Life Orb, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Did not want to trade kill there. However, the 2 weather setters are gone, and my weather is here to stay. So I guess that's just gonna have to be acceptable. Uniclus. What are you gonna do? You want to click Energy Ball. Energy Ball, huh? Yeah, another problem with this team is that I don't have a lot of resistances for grass. Shouldn't do too much. Of course the blizzard fucking hits. Bro, it's just 50% accurate. It won't hit. Get rid of this thing. Get this off my screen. Aura Sphere. I don't really want to tank an Aura Sphere. It might have been better for me to teach Weather Ball on the Pelipper. Get more damage, but let's say Levy. Yeah, see, that's why you should have done last time, was miss, but you didn't miss. You bastard. I wanted to take this thing out with Excadrill, but now we can't because we lost Excadrill. Use a Garchomp here. Let's pick this thing off with an Earthquake. Alright, you're dead. Weavile. Alright, we're gonna hard shut this thing down. This thing has nothing for Azumarill. Sure, man. This will be boosted by the rain. I swear I wish I had the Choice Band instead, but I don't have that. Lives with the Focus Sash, All that's left, I think, is the Cloyster then, I think. This Weavile. This potential menace to society, because it has Shell Smash. I lost my fastest thing because lose a 50-50. I love losing 50-50s. Love losing 50-50s. It's my favorite shit, actually. So this thing's actually pretty fucking annoying to deal with. Greedy, 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 greedy. That's fine. I figured it would more than likely do something like that than this. This probably KOs it, because very weak on the special. -1, so yeah, you're dead. Because +2 rocks, Rock Blast does not KO defensive Rotom Wash. That's what the AI calculates. So it has to go for another one. Alright. We got healed. Okay. So for this one, I definitely should be my weather definitely should go last. Or should be first. Because Torkoal is extremely slow. I'm gonna switch immediately into Pelipper because I think I'll either go for the... Might probably just go for the Solar Beam. Immediately switching. And we're gonna disturb. We're gonna disrupt that shit. Torkoal is very specially not bulky, so yeah, Scald should be able to take it out. Okay, so they are prioritizing sending out their other weather setters every single time. This is very, very good for me. So the Ninetales here probably wants to go for Power Gem. I also want to just set up on these guys with with the Excadrill, because the Excadrill +2 probably will just take out everything except for the Venusaur, but that's fine. I went for the Solar Beam. I should be able to take the Solar Beam. I don't need T-Tar as much as I think I would need Pelipper. Pelipper is more important, and I take that Solar Beam pretty comfortably. Alright, so again, we have control of the weather. Those Chlorophyll users are not as threatening anymore. In fact, I almost want to say they're basically irrelevant. Speaking of one of the Chlorophyll users... Don't know why you came in with that, but sure, man. Okay, bro. What I'm more going to be concerned about are the next two trainers, because they share a weather type that I am trying to keep control of. So they're going to be more difficult to deal with. You want to click Rock Slide. Down you go. All that's left is the Venusaur and the Volcarona. Volcarona I'm not really scared of, because I have Stone Edge on this thing, and I can just pick it off with an extreme speed, even if it goes for the, you know, the gobbly-goobly. I bring in the Venusaur. I want to keep this in the back, actually, I think. Come back into the Pelipper. about to say, I don't think that's a crit. Venusaur should outspeed me. I could go for Roost. That's fine. At neutral, the Giga Drain did not too much damage, but about that quarter. So a +1 probably does about 40%. We can just attack here. Because they're going to go for growth again. Because the AI calculates you can't get the KO. So you're going to eat a Hurricane. You're probably going to die. All that's left is the Volcarona. I have to click Scald here because I can't let this thing just set up for free. Yeah. Critical hit. Okay, that's helpful. I'm pretty sure Hurricane would have had a similar result, so I don't think it really all that matters, but yeah, it's over. Down goes the Sun Trainer. Next is the Rain Trainer. Alright, this is going pretty well so far. That's Elmer. Next is Porta. Very, very nice of them to allow me to be able to switch up who I can have in the lead, because I want Rotom Wash here instead. Very good. Lovely. We love that for us. Okay, cool. Great. We can now go with part 2. Hello. Alright, time for the Rain Trainer. Porta. Or Portia. Not Porta. Portia. Volt Switch does not KO this thing because it is holding a Wakan. However, Pelipper's Spadef is pretty low. Either way, I want Rotom in the lead here anyways, because Rotom against both, against... The Rotom lead against all 3 of them, in fact, is very, very good. So this thing probably lives. Khan will weaken it. I don't know if this KOs though. Yeah, I didn't think so. Came close though. Let's get rid of this rain. Yep, so she sends out the other Rain Setter to wrest back control of the weather. That Pelipper is almost dead. It's very low. It's coming again with Rotom Wash, I think. Go for a Volt Switch. Nice zoom lens, nerd. If it's gonna go for Hypnosis, I would much rather have T-Tar be the thing that absorbs the Hypnosis. But it might go for something else. Might be going for Focus Blast here. Went for the Hypnosis. It's not the end of the world. Misses again. And Rotom is healthier than it should be. Love that for me. Okay, this will bait out the Pelipper to come back in. Which is what I want. No, it doesn't. It brings out the Electro. Then you want to click Aura Sphere. That's what you want to do. That's why you brought this thing here. It's for Aura Sphere. Aura Sphere has Thunder. What's up, Titans-Smith? Does it risk the Thunder? Yes, but 50% accurate, so you miss. That should probably take you out. It's fine. This makes me a little lower for the Kingdra, but that's probably okay. Seismitoad. You want to go for Sludge Wave. We're just gonna do a double switch here. Because I want to burn this thing. Thanks, man. Alright, give me the burn. This thing Alright, now with this thing being burnt, I can maybe get away with setting up a Swords Dance. Because you're going for Sludge Wave again. Well, unless you crit me. No, that's gonna do even less damage. That's fine. Yeah, you can use Drain Punch. I don't care about that. Alright, well, I'm gonna take you out now. Bye bye. I am definitely taking this thing out. You are going to die. You do not live +2 Earthquake. And I outspeed you. Get out of here. Nope. Not allowed. Death. What, you got left? The Scizor and the Pelipper? I don't know if at +2 I take out the Scizor. Scizor is very bulky. But Excadrill is extremely strong. I don't know if that crit mattered. It might have mattered. Alright, well, Excadrill is just going to clean up here. I don't need my speed boost to be faster than you. That's Portia. And I argue probably the hardest of the trainers done with. She's definitely the most challenging. I don't think I'm getting a heal here, am I? I did get a heal. Okay, lovely. Hippo. This thing can't really hit me with anything too relevant. Because So I don't need this as much against Excadrill because I have the Pelipper for the Excadrill. So I can just click Hydro Pump here. Go for big damage. Get rid of the Pasho Berry. This thing can't really do anything to me. Yeah, Stone Edge is not going to do too much. Nice. We hit our Hydro Pumps. Alright, down goes one Sand Setter. What could he go into here? Goes into the Garchomp. It's got Brick Break. Is it gonna go for Brick Break on me? I will gladly take a burn on this thing. I got Dragon Claw. That's fine. Give me my burn. Alright, you're useless now. Your health as well. Well, Rotom is doing everything it needs right now. It's probably gonna go for another Dragon Claw here. I can either come in with my own Garchomp, or do I come in and set up with my Excadrill? Problem is that his Excadrill has an air balloon, and I can't take it out unless I go to like +6. So we'll just go with Ozzy instead. Just look play rough here. There goes Garchomp. Okay, I'm gonna make a hard read and say he's gonna go for... It's either T-Bolt or it's Sludge Wave. T-Bolt or Sludge Wave. Okay, good. Now I'm definitely going to take... I am... No quarter, you're gonna get taken down. This thing terrifies me because of its suite of coverage. So we're just gonna take the KO here. Alright, good. That's a massive threat out of the way. Alright, so this is pretty easy. This thing has Sand Rush like I do. However, We have something in the back that just hard shuts it down. Because for whatever reason, you don't have Rock Slide, so... You don't do anything to Bellsprout. I think this game is pretty much over, right? I think all of his threats are gone. The only thing that's left in the back, I think, is the Clefable. And that's not going to do anything. Sure, man. Okay, well. But yeah, this game is pretty much over. That's got a Clefable in the back. Oh, I forgot he still has this thing alive, huh? Huh, okay. Sure, man. No, he's got 2 more. Scourgers can just clean up. I'm gonna use his sand against him. Probably don't need to set up a Swords Dance here. Probably not. It's unnecessary. Just click buttons. Just click buttons. Sterling. Alright, Lance. You're the only one left. Let's just do this, I think. Hopefully I'm able to live the Rock Smash. It's just Rock Smash. It's not a very strong move. If I can get these rocks up, that'll be very, very nice. Woof! And you crit me. So which means I would have lived that comfortably. I would have lived that comfortably is what you're saying. Alright, game. He's probably going to go for Rock Smash again. I want to just keep this healthy in general. This is actually kind of annoying this turn. I don't know if he's gonna go for like Head Smash or something. He did go for the Head Smash. Ugh. I didn't think you'd go for Head Smash. He's taking a bunch of damage for no reason. Should've just come in with this. Alright, well. We're gonna take you down now. Goodbye. Rocks are up, which means we can now easily not have to think about multi-scaling the Dragonite, so that is very, very useful. Let's look at the Gyarados, because he wants to collect Avalanche. The freest Rotom switch-in on the planet, and we just click Volt Switch. Unless it clicks Dragon Dance here. That's also fine. Either one doesn't really matter. If you want to deal with leverage, just Charty Berry. But we don't give a shit about that. I won't do too much. This is an old school counter to Gyarados. Good old Rotom Wash. And down goes the Gyarados. We can come in with Azu and just get a kill on something. Or just come in with Garchomp and get a kill on something. Either one is honestly acceptable. Something's going to go down here between rocks. Mence? That doesn't outspeed me. Part of me wishes I still had Outrage. Because Outrage is just completely free, but I might just be able to clean him up here between the rocks. Just how strong Garchomp is. You have E-Speed, but I'm not in range to die to E-Speed. So this is a free KO. Well, there was the priority user. I think this game is just over. Haxorus, if I recall, not that bulky, so... More food for Garchomp. But yeah, I pretty much knew as soon as I could get rocks up against Lance, he's not going to be that difficult. He's very, very weak to rocks. And that's game. Goodbye, fake Elite Four. And that's Lance. Oh boy, what a gauntlet. That's true. Oh. I know what that's for. Ho-Oh and Lugia. And that's what those are for. You go up to somewhere, you summon them if you have the feathers. Guess what? We got the feathers, and now we can just go wherever. Cool. Lovely. Very good. Thanks, Lance. Goodbye, Lance. Oh, lovely. Jeez, what a gauntlet. Well, anywho, YouTube. Remember to catch these live as always. Twitch.tv/DaHarumba. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good YouTube algo shit. You know how it is. Anywho. Peace out.